Okay, today no daily outlook. We took some trades today and yesterday, but recently it's going a little bit less good, even though my funding account is still doing well because I didn't had it for some time because I was waiting for my payout. So the funded account survived a losing streak of 8 trades. I blow one of my other challenges, what I'm managing alone. The other one is a friend of mine is managing them, just so I cannot blow them too soon if the trigger hits. But right now we just really need to discover why is that happening, why I still do hit so many stop losses, and why I sometimes cannot stay in that edge, stick to my edge. And I think I'm really sure why that is. Because in the past I've been suffering from anxiety and panic disorder, and I fixed it myself. But somehow there are a few things. It's something what is a big burden on me. Sometimes it is um, the inner self. So the little boy when he was young, which is half not being seen, and who always wanted to have proof to prove to myself or to others or whatever, is giving a big burden. And for that, my state, when I enter the charts, is going from an objective state into a fight or flight mode, and sometimes even freeze. And to regulate it, I started the last 4 days with a 30-minute meditation each day to regulate my impulses better and regulate my system better. So not every time I will going into the fight, flight or freeze mode. So my parasympathetic system is trading from ease and see opportunities clearly, because that's something I want to focus on. And if I cannot focus, that means I am in a sympathetic state. So I'm very easy to go in the fight or flight mode and everything will trigger me. I have impulses, and that's something we need to control as trader. I'm not micromanaging anymore. I know I cannot do that, but I took trades too soon. That's something I have to admit because I blow an account once again. And yeah, for the coming week, all weeks, we really need to accept when we go enter the trade, we are in a safe place, or when we are behind the charts, we are safe. But also our central nervous system have to believe that we are in a safe place. And as long as it doesn't believe that, then subconsciously you're still trading from fear or panic. And that's something I need to go through. And I think many of you also. And that's something we need to fix. We cannot always trading, and sometimes you're still looking for dopamine when you're in that state. Your cortisol is high, and that means you're probably gonna suck the coming days with trading. And because subconsciously you cannot really manage it. This is one very, very big struggle of mine lately. And that's something I'm going to focus on, because every single day I'm showing up with my daily outlooks. Okay, that's fine. But maybe also mentally I'm not really there. And that's something I really need to fix. And for the coming weeks, I'm really going to focus on myself. I'm also doing it with my workouts, and I noticed the same with my calisthenics workouts when I do my planes training. It's a certain move I do with my workouts. All the time, when I try to perform very, very well, everything around me fades away. And that means you getting into your sympathetic system. So you're getting into a fight, flight, or freeze mode. So that means I don't have a good focus about which muscle I'm gonna contract, which muscle I have to use for this exercise. Same with trading. You need to have sometimes a checklist. Is this on the list? Yes, this. And if you don't, you're probably performing very poor. And the same is with my workouts. So calisthenics, my workouts, and trading have a lot in common, to be honest. For this week, I'm still in trades. Entered the gold long, very nice entry though, on the 4-hour time frame. I entered a USD CAD trade yesterday. I hit a TP, I took out the liquidity above the range, and I hit my TP, and right after, I actually thought the price will go way more higher, but we saw a liquidity sweep above the highs. So that's why I entered the short today. And also on GBP Swiss franc, I am shorting. And USD CAD and gold and GBP Swiss franc. But also something I was struggling with is trading too many pairs. And honestly, many years ago, I was only trading on Bitcoin. And that worked pretty well because I was only focusing on one pair, not too many trades. And I discovered lately I took a lot of trades, a lot. And because of that, I blow accounts sooner. So the only solution for that is trade less, more A+ setups, less pairs, and that's something I'm really gonna focus on. And that's what I'm gonna tell myself I really need to do. I'm gonna trade with alerts. I'm gonna look more far into price action. I put my alerts there, and we'll see if they get triggered or not. If they triggered, we'll make a plan. Our plan is already in play. We're really gonna focus the coming days on sharpen up our edge, and that's one of the very important things for now. And yeah, keep showing up with videos. Nevertheless, if it is like this or it is in daily outlook, once again, we need to reflect each trade, we need to reflect each emotion, we need to reflect on our state each day. That's the only way we can get profitable. And yeah, that's it for today. Hope you have a good day. Hope you learned something from this video. Hopefully it can maybe a reflection on yourself. Maybe you look in the mirror. Maybe it's similar like your own trading journey if you're not there yet, like me. Of course, I have my payouts, but I still have to be more profitable, or I don't want to have high expectations. I just want to tell my system it is safe to perform, and only from there we can make results. Well, hope you liked it, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.